Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I'm not really going to go into the details here, but I was just involved in an interaction, and it hit me that I could have said a few things that I didn't say, and I said a few things that could have been cleaned up in a different way. And feelings like that are a part of me. I mean, I probably have an interaction like that almost every hour of my waking day, and it's extremely frustrating for me. You guys may also know that I've been dating a girl in Taiwan. We mostly chat on Instagram. When I review my Instagram, it saddens me because even though I'm in general pleased with the conversations I'm having with her on there, I realize that many of them will not play out the same way in real life because I cannot come up with the content fast enough in my head. Not only that, but many of the conversations I have with her, a lot of times I do some personal research before hitting the send button. Whether it be Google searching, whether it be talking to somebody else in my life. A lot of times, you can even unsend messages if if you react fast enough, or you say something and you quickly, oh, I could do even better, and you can even unsend messages. Imagine trying to do that in real life, right? Trying to tell the person you're talking to, hey, ignore what I just said. I guess you could, but it doesn't play out nearly as well, right? I recently bought a car. This was 3 months ago. We all know the typical things that you might discuss when buying a car, right? You're going to negotiate price. You're going to negotiate and find out about the history of the car. We all know that. What I might not know is the direction the conversation might go, or the pace, or uh, the general vibe of it. So, for example, I kind of got thrown off because the car dealer was wondering why I was buying a car with cash. He was trying to pressure me into buying something a little bit more pricey, asking if I could finance it. And before I knew it, he started probing about my personal finances, my credit score, my income, and all that. And long story short, I felt I gave away a little bit more information than I should have. Had I had it all over again and knew what he was going to ask up front, right? Similarly, with job interviews, I have a tendency to get thrown. We all know what questions might come in a job interview. What we don't know is the vibe in which they come in, the angle, the order of the questions, and even little details about that. Right. I really loved it when we were interviewing over Zoom. I had a little bit of a favorite hack during the pandemic. Every time I would go into a job interview or something potentially high pressure, I would always start the interview by introducing myself and apologizing, saying that, something happened today. My internet's a little bit weak. I don't know what's going on. I apologize if I disconnect during the interview. I would always start the conversation like that. And then a high pressure question would come, and then I would disconnect the internet to regroup my thoughts and maybe do a little personal research. And I kind of got used to doing that to the point that it kind of worked to my detriment with my in-person life, because I got so used to the idea that I could pull the plug on things that I didn't know how to interact in real life when these high pressure questions came out. Right. I still do this actually. Earlier today, the phone had rang, and I was negotiating something, and I apologize saying that my phone battery is dying. Actually, I was trying to get the person to cut to the chase. I was negotiating with potentially a tutoring client, and I have a lot of anxiety. When people circle the drain with what they're saying, I don't know if this is a good or a bad hack. I tell people that my phone battery is dying. Can you please cut to the point? And so I was doing it for two reasons. Number one, get them to cut to the chase, and number two, if I had a high pressure question, I could hang up the phone. Right. This is the Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum.